Hi, hello, and welcome. Fallout: The New Frontier is much like the GameStop stock, in which it was the biggest piece of news that people had received this year, sparking excited gamers to talk about a 5-year-old dead meme again, only to have the mod fall and hit the ground harder than the failed North Korean missile launch. However, unlike the GameStop stock, in which people are still holding on to some hope, Frontier was immediately thrown into the metal-wired waste bin only 7 days into its birth. Now you're probably thinking that this video is going to be another cavalcade of dog shit this mod left on my doorstep. Well, yes, but actually fuck you, because this time the video will be about something the Frontier does well. There are a lot of things you can do in the Frontier. Imagine this. You have sex with a bunch of lizard people for some unexplainable reason. But then you realize the grave sin that you've committed, and you leave to go on a pilgrimage to distract yourself from the horrible deeds that you partook in. You enjoy the sounds.
Don't fuck with me! I have the power of God and anime on my side! Wait,
The sights. The wildlife. When you find a mansion in the middle of nowhere, you wonder what is up with this building, and because the only other option in this game is to play the main questline, you go inside. In it, you find a small group of people who you get to know. A black guy. He owns 4 dogs.
I'm just a nigga with
dogs.
That's his whole story arc. A Russian.
Что-то я совсем заголодался, мочи нет. Ты беги уже, наверное.
He's from Kansas. Woman and a British LARP are desperately trying to recruit people to join his Revolutionary War reenactment. Naturally, seeing such a nice, fine, robust, and beautifully colored jacket, your first instinct is to kill him and take the jacket. Congratulations, you've completed the mission. Video over. But then, realizing there was a quest tied to them, you reload your save and speak to the man.
I see we have a new visitor. Welcome, guest. Welcome to the Hunter's Lodge.
Hi, hello, welcome. This entire section had 22 jokes in an effort to stretch out the entire video's length, but I just got too lazy and I really don't care anymore at this point. So basically, this guy, who is the Spiffing Brit's knockoff, is basically telling you he rented out his dad's backyard and caught a whole bunch of rabbits so that he can shoot at them with his Nerf guns, and he wants you to take a part of it. Agree to the man's offer and you'll be taken outside, in which you'll participate in 3 rounds of hunting. The first round being rabbits and foxes. Pretty easy, not too hard, usually. The second round now being bighorns or bullhorns. Or I honestly have no idea what these things are. They're creeping me out, though.
Very aggressive animals, so keep your wits about you.
When you kill all of those, you're finally on to the last round. And this is where it starts to get interesting. Because the last one you face is a human. The biggest challenge you'll face in the last round is your own morality, as you try and figure out if it's right to kill this person in order to stay in the good graces of the Hunter's Lodge. The even bigger challenge of this round is the temptation to take that man's jacket from his cold, dead body. Because I really want that fucking jacket, you have no goddamn idea.
You will be given a 5-minute head start, after which the hunt will begin. If you manage to survive for the next 3 days, you will be set free.
Otherwise, you're dog chow.
You people are crazy!
The clock is ticking. You'd best be making haste.
After his 5 minutes are up, you begin to hunt the man. But you don't have to look very far, because he didn't run very far. In fact, he gave up almost immediately.
How very disappointing.
Please, I have a daughter who needs me. If I die...
This is where your morality comes into play, as you don't know if you want to kill...
This one.
Let's feed him to the dogs.
This is where your morality comes into play, because you don't know if you want to kill the man and leave his daughter all alone, or let him free and anger the Hunter's Lodge.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Regardless of your decision, Warren will invite you to dinner as a nice way to end a good day of hunting.
I must say, you may have what it takes to be a decent hunter. You have certainly proven yourself on the grounds today. You don't seem to have any qualms when it comes to hunting down prey, and I like that. I would offer you the opportunity to stay, but the Hunter's Lodge is currently at maximum capacity. I'm also sure you have other grand adventures to take on. So farewell, my good hunter, and I hope to see you around here again.
And that is truly where the mission ends. I called it my favorite side quest because it played a lot with the morality of what you were doing and who you were as a person.
Oh dear, you don't look so good. Perhaps you should lay down.
This part doesn't need an explanation, because you already know what's happening. Whether it's karma for letting an innocent man die right in front of you, or it's because you angered the Hunter's Lodge, allowing their main prey to escape, you're now in the same position that he was in.
I apologize for the ruse. However, you won't be leaving here so soon, I'm afraid. I know who you are, Courteous Six of the Mojave. I know of your exploits. Supposedly, you are a legend, and I've always wanted to hunt a legend who may finally provide me with the challenge I have been waiting for. I hope you don't disappoint, as so many others have.
The rules of the hunt are the same. You're given a 5-minute head start to figure out how you can survive the Hunter's Lodge. Everything you had in your inventory has been taken from you, and the only thing you have left are the slave rags on your back. But there's one thing that hasn't changed. One thing I still gotta do. I'm gonna get that fucking jacket. Surviving the Hunter's Lodge with just your fists is a little bit hard. Luckily, that dumbass Warren decided to leave a whole bunch of weapons and stim packs all over the field. There are a variety of items in the field that you can get your hands on. The first being 3 stim packs and a doctor's bag, as well as a flare gun. This place is also littered with mines, so grab as many as you can before they blow up in your face. That dead body has a lever-action shotgun and a couple bullets for it. A service rifle that's on top of this hill right here. There's also a couple bricks and throwing axes you can use as throwing weapons. There's also a police pistol attached to this skeleton inside of this snow mound. 5 minutes is just enough time to grab everything on the field and find a place to post up. So do that quickly and get ready for the hunt. So the hunt has begun, and Roland and his dogs are the first to show. The first up, the dogs. Their entire purpose is to destroy your health, so make sure you kill them as fast as you can, as they'll charge you without any concern for themselves. Next up is Roland. He's got a shotgun that's capable of doing big damage, so make sure you kill him before he does big damage. Once Roland is down, take his shotgun for the next fight. Next up is the Russian man. Do whatever you can to get away from him, as his melee weapon is too strong for your frail body to handle. His death will give you access to a melee weapon you'll never use, and more importantly, armor to survive the next person. The woman has arrived, but this time she just wants to talk. She says she wants to team up and help take down Warren. If you do accept her proposal, she'll set off a nuclear bomb in front of your face. With her death, the only one left to face is Alexander Warren. He isn't there. Warren never fights you in the last part of this mission. Whether he ran away because he's afraid of the fact that you killed all of his Hunter's members, or he simply never intended to fight you from the beginning, he never shows. There's something you'll learn quick in this fight. Stealth Boys and Snow are too fucking strong. The main thing about this fight is that Warren is easy to lose track of. So the moment you see him, the moment your sights are on him, destroy him with as much damage as you can. And with that, Warren is dead, The Hunter's Lodge is defeated, and that jacket is finally yours.
It has come to my attention that you have defeated Lord Warren in combat. As champion, the estate is now inherited to you. I will now serve you as my lord.
But now there's one final gift you get for completing this mission. Alfred will give you a key to the basement of the Hunter's Lodge in which you can find a coffin which houses your final reward. The reward is 3 gold bars that you probably will never use. Now I can finally uninstall this game and never play Fallout the Frontier again.